All right, so my speech is titled Transformations, and I am going to get started. All right, so how many of you would like to be healthier? How many of you don't believe that is possible for you? And how many of you would like to know how I did it? I didn't always have this figure. There was once a time in my life where I felt overweight and I was larger than a lot of my friends. At this time, I had limited self-belief and I mostly just kept to myself for many reasons. Although I had accepted this was just how I was, I still dreamt of being this confident and courageous woman that helped thousands of people around the world. Can any of you relate to that? Now I have learnt through great nutrition and education what works for me. This has resulted in an amazing body transformation and, in addition, a mindset shift that has truly been incredible. 2 years ago, I was working full-time as a primary school teacher. And as much as I loved seeing the progress of children from the beginning of the year to the end, this job had a detrimental effect on my health. Out of nowhere, network marketing came into my life like a shining ray of light. This has been the vehicle that has transformed my body and my mind. With the aid of nutritional products, and the encouragement to develop myself professionally as well as personally, the changes became significantly obvious to everyone. Within 6 months, I lost 13 kilograms and I was absolutely gobsmacked. During this time, I discovered I had so much to offer that I needed to go online to share it with the world. This is when LisaKellyOnline.com began. Now I have been trained as a coach and I provide clarity to many entrepreneurs and help them achieve their goals at impressive speeds. Not only is there a blog post weekly on Lisa Kelly Online on how to improve one's life, there is also a daily broadcast on Periscope, which is my favorite relationship builder social media site. Mid last year, one area of my life was abysmal. It wasn't until my mentor and coach, Johnny Cass, from Stage spoke about toxic relationships that I realized I myself was in one. I came to the conclusion that I needed to draw a line in the sand and put my foot down. The path we were heading down was of no interest to me. During this difficult speech with my partner, I spoke about the qualities that I wanted in an ideal relationship. And trust me, they were realistic ones. Johnny recommended that I read the 5 love languages. And this was a huge eye-opener. It became obvious what was going on in our relationship. And hopefully all of you have gotten your hands on a copy now because I've been talking about the 5 love languages so many times. It was just such a fantastic book. This book saved us. This time we made an agreement to move from Melbourne to the glorious Gold Coast. We realised that we just weren't speaking each other's love languages. But this is a whole nother story which led to our secret wedding on Burleigh Heads Beach in November last year, which was truly an unbelievable day. So at this point, you might be wondering about this photo that was passed around the room. Well, this photo came up at my mother's 60th birthday on a presentation. And this was only a couple months ago that this photo was revealed to me. And at the time, I asked my brother, whose graduation is Mum at in this photo? And then I realised this was me. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't even recognise myself. So much has changed. That scared, uncertain girl has transformed into a fit, ambitious influencer, and she's never looking back. And that's the end.